Let's do it.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to Beneath the Tide. This is not a one-shot. We're doing a bottle episode of Beneath the Tide. You just missed us talking about what dummy thick means, because I have no idea. None of us really know.
None of us do. None of us do.
So yeah.
At us. At me on Twitter.
Or post in Twitch chat what dummy thick means.
Thank you.
So quickly, announcements. I said them all earlier, but I have to say them again because, you know, this is a thing that I'm trying to do professionally.
Yeah.
Chat wants to know, Caleb, if you ever saw someone writing a fanfic on how Ogden got Russ.
They want to know if what?
Did you see the fanfic that was posted in Discord about how Ogden Boon got Russ?
No, I didn't. I was looking. Tell me more.
I don't want to spoil the surprise.
Oh, I hope it's erotic.
No.
No.
If you find muscles erotic, maybe.
Yes.
Speaking of erotic muscles, we'll be doing a 12-hour stream of Dungeons and Dragons next Wednesday, from 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. So tune in, watch that. I'll be linking the link to our Extra Life around then. Not around then, that'd be dumb. Probably tomorrow night or Friday night, I'll be linking the Extra Life. As our internet dies, but recording still, so that's okay. Stream, what you doing? What you doing there? That was weird. Can't wait to get my new hardware. Yeah, we're doing some streaming next week for charity, and the stream is fucking shit. Bad.
It's pooping.
Yeah, it's pooping real bad.
Why is us doing pooping?
No idea. I'm gonna turn my phone off the Wi-Fi. Is it on Wi-Fi? No, it's not. Who cares? Let's find out what happened. Blah blah blah. Yeah, stream. You guys know the details. I've been saying it like all the time. Podcast. It's got 3 episodes up now. Well, 3 sessions split into episodes on the iTunes. With our current episode, or with episode 3 of the Beneath the Tide campaign, Trial of the Sahu Wagon, which was stressful and tough, and it was me still learning how to balance encounters after 3 years of DMing, but I finally figured it out. So if you like to listen, if you like combat and high tense situations, go listen to that, and give us a 5-star rating because that really helps.
The second episode. So it's got the 3-1 is the first part, 3-2 is the second part. The second part is the one with all the extensive combat. So yeah, that one's almost entirely combat, but it's got a few little musical choices going on. So I'm always looking for feedback. Let me know. at me on the Discord, and yeah, give me some feedback.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I was looking at a stream. Apparently, dummy thick means that. Yep. Okay.
Yep. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prototyping some shows. We're looking into adding some shows in the beginning of the weeks, like Monday and Tuesday, and maybe more on Sunday. Looking at like Call of Cthulhu, Vampire the Masquerade, some other stuff in there that could float really well as a continuing show.
And Tuesday, you said.
Monday, Tuesdays, and Sundays, ideally. Yes.
Tuesday, you said.
You and the Mimics and Monstrosities Twitch chat.
Oh,
They just
I'm looking now.
posted.
They're posting. They posted the Ogden Boon.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So we're looking for just prototype shows. Generally, I really want to add other RPGs to the channel, not just D&D. Even though I still want to be D&D centric, I would like one day a week at least where we don't play D&D 100%, like maybe Call of Cthulhu or Vampire the Masquerade. Also, Thursdays, as you all know by now, Grimshade Mountain's on postponement, and we are currently playing Curse of Strahd. Our first session was last week. It was a lot of fun. We're continuing the tour of Death House tomorrow night at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, 1 p.m. every Monday, check out on our YouTube channel Eastern Time as well. Check out Demystifying DMing, which is a show our favorite Sam, who plays Ash, but he's not here this week again, is doing a show about demystifying dungeon mastering, giving you tips for the new dungeon masters in your life, or for helping dungeon masters who've been doing it for a while, or have been doing it and want tips on how to do things. Like, hey, I accidentally killed all my players. So yeah. Anyways, I'm so happy I get to say this again, because I didn't want to postpone this campaign again. Now join us as we prepare to submerge ourselves beneath the tide. And I don't know if I need to do an episode recap, because I gave the recap last week, and then we just kind of went off and did nothing, so it's the same recap as last week. Don't need to do it again. You guys are dealing with the aftermath of the Tidesmoot. Bodies everywhere, Mind Flayers, dead everywhere. And you guys
just finished interviewing people.
You just finished interviewing people for the crew.
Oh,
you hired Gunner Fingerfoot and one goblin named Grump.
The
events of last week didn't happen.
Yeah.
So, not at all.
And I should let Caleb know. I should let you know, Caleb, in the interviews that Minotaur did show himself again, and
yes.
As you,
wait, was he
I kind of brushed him aside. Huh?
Was he trying to get hired?
Yeah, he was trying to join the crew.
Oh.
But essentially dismissed him. To long story short, you dismissed him, and he jumped off the boat, turned into a dolphin, wild-shaped into a dolphin, and swam away. I just thought that would be something important that you would want to know.
I already forget what his name was, but it was something like very crude. Yeah.
It was very. He was. I think it was
Skullfucker. Yeah. So.
Pretty bad.
Yeah, you guys are just like standing on the deck of the ship, and Ash is not on the ship. Eclipse is not on the ship. They've gone off to like go drink and get drunk. You guys are Noose and Ogden Boon for some reason are just left on the deck of the ship by themselves. Maybe by choice, maybe by just some manner. You guys are just here on the deck of the ship by your lonesome. No crew, just you two. On the deck of the ship.
Noose is he's just carving away at that Bulgur tusk and just kind of looking around. He's trying to perfect it. He's been spending a lot of days just thinking with it.
Noose, my man. You You drink tea?
What's tea?
Oh, you've got to try it. I pour him a glass of the tea I'm drinking. I put it on the railing of the ship as an offering, not to force it into his hand, but just put it up there. And I'm like, enjoy if you want. I've noticed you're polishing that. You're polishing that. What you got there? What you tinkering with?
What is this?
It's called tea. It's a special tea that I have. It's actually from
It's like weird
from.
water.
I'm sorry?
It's weird water.
Yeah, it's warm, weird water.
That's weird.
It's a specialty. I used to drink it with my father.
Okay. And
It's delicious.
go on. And Noose pulls out a little bit of that kelp rum and just goes, bloop.
Oh, it's always better with a little spirits in it. Yeah.
Oh, you want some?
Oh, sure. Yeah.
You know what I like to call this?
What do you call it?
Zone of Truth.
Oh. Well, all right. Okay, here we go. Let's get nuts.
Getting right there.
Is that yeah? So I noticed you were tinkering with that. What you got there?
This is the Bulgura tusk that we killed. We killed the Bulgura. It was Illicene was there when it happened. She helped a little, I guess. But Ash and Eclipse and me and Mordecai, we all went and killed this Bulgura. And I went and chopped him up and got his head, and I got his tusks and like tongue. And guess where the tongue is?
Where's it? Yeah, tell me. Where's that tongue?
It's in the crypt of the Stormfather.
Whoa, what's it doing there? Golly, it's a
I
place.
just put it there. I thought it was funny.
That's a good goof. I like that goof.
White.
You know, on a dig once in Candarash, what I did is I broke a shoelace, and instead of fixing it and getting it all back together, what I did is I laid it across the upper lip of a mummy, and I walked away. So now, when someone comes to see it hundreds of years from now, they might think that they had a mustache, but they didn't. It's my shoelace.
That's a good one.
It feels pretty good. It feels like a good goof. I don't know. I was young. I was very young.
I just need to write that down.
Yeah, that location, again, Noose, just for Noose, and you alone, since you're the only one I'm talking to, was Candarash.
Candarash. That sounds like a fun place, I guess.
Candarash.
So, hey. So I did this with everyone else in the crew, so I don't want you to feel like I don't trust you, but this is the build trust. I'm gonna cast a thing. Just let it happen. You alright?
No.
No?
Here's the thing. You just, you assume that trust is one way, and it's both ways.
Oh, I submit to it too.
How do I know you submit to it? You know if I submit to it, but I won't know if you submit to it.
You can ask me a really tough question that I wouldn't want to tell the truth about.
All right. Okay. Well, then I guess then this boat, the Void Maw, becomes our boat of trust.
Yep. You ready?
As ready as I'll ever be.
All right. And we'll clink floor to it.
Yeah. Be careful. That's delicate china.
Oh, really?
I mean,
Zone of Truth. Quing. And Noose will just cast Stone of Truth.
Cool. So neither of you can speak a deliberate lie for the next how long?
10 minutes.
Cool. Have at it.
So, Ogden,
Yeah, my man, what's up?
and Noose will place the teacup down very gently and looking Ogden in the eye as he does so. Oh, hi, buddy.
Yeah, here we are. Here we are.
What were you doing on the King's Island?
To be honest, my man, I was lost.
How'd you get on an island without knowing?
I paid the wrong people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they left me. They told me it was another island. See, I have a destiny. I mean, besides, saving my own life and soul, I have a destiny. I need everyone. I need to go down in the history books. And there's only one way I'm going to do that. And that's reversing the rumor of the Blunder King.
The Blunder King. Please, do go on.
Please do go
on. You may not know this about me. It's not common knowledge. I can speak giant. And I've been able to, from a young age, I had an uncle, Luther, who also loved language and eccentricities and odd curio. And I kind of took after him. The thing was, I went to school at the archaeological guild, and I was the only one to find a map inside of the tomb of Cormrugal, the Blunder King. He is a half-orc giant. They call him the Blunder King because he died with nothing to his name. He was king in name only. He died with no possessions, no money. And it was rumored he went across the country, literally just massacring the countryside and collecting up all the wealth. And the rumor is that he lost it all to sea. I beg to differ. I think he is actually the Plunder King and not the Blunder King. I think he has a secret city, and I think I found the map to it inside his sarcophagus. Because when I closed the door to it, and I was in there with the body, I saw a bioluminescent map. I memorized it. But it's uncharted, and I keep trusting the wrong people, Noose, and that's why I keep going forward, but I feel like I keep painting myself into a corner here, Noose.
All right, so that's a really good answer.
How do you spell that giant's name?
The Giant King, the Blunder King, Cormrugal, is spelled Kormrhoghall.
Cormrho.
Korm.
Yeah, Korm.
Perfect.
So yeah, it's Kormrh. Okay.
OG.
Like Ogden. Okay.
Yeah.
OG.
ALL.
Yeah. Cool. Thank you.
The Blunder King, Cormrogal.
Blunder King. Sweet.
I mean, if you want to be pretentious about the half-orc giant pronunciation of it, it's more Cormrogal. If you want to be pretentious about it, but it's Cormrogal.
Cool. I love being pretentious.
Yeah, but that was how I when I joined the Silgar Society of Archaeological Enthusiasts.
Ooh. Wow. That was... You know what?
What? I'm an open book, my man.
Your turn. Zone of Truth is there. Ask me a question, buddy.
Yeah, why do you, what's the deal with that, the body we found, that head?
Oh, no. I don't want to answer that.
Oh, I didn't want to spill my beans about my whole trusting people, but here I am.
I'm just being the truth kind of blurted out there. I give me a minute.
Firebolt him into the sea.
You know what?
Well,
I can sense you're uncomfortable. I'll rephrase and I'll give you an out right now. I'll give you an out right now. What's your real relationship with Pipship?
it's kind of tied in with that. So I'll start at the beginning.
All right, I pour myself some more tea in my.
Feels fair, buddy.
I'll pour you some more tea. My
This'll get his kelp out.
Get me in.
Yep, here you go, buddy. Here we go. Here it is.
All right.
Oh boy.
What can we call it? The zone of Brewth? Because we brew tea, and I assume whatever nightmare you poured into this tea is also brew. I'm sorry, that was real judgy. Nightmare. I'm assuming we're probably both going to be blind after we drink this.
Oh, maybe. All right. So the first thing I remember ever, like, oh, hey, I'm a person, and then stuff happens. The first thing I remember is being picked up and beaten and thrown in a cage. I was in the cage for a really long time, and some other goblins, there was another one that was next to me. I forgot his name, but he died. And I took his arm, pulled it off because he's dead, and I used his bone to take off the hinges of the door to my cage, and I escaped. So, but then I didn't know where I was. I mean, I don't, this is the only thing I ever knew. So I wandered around for a bit, and I'm like, started making stuff for myself, and making sure I had, like, stuff to protect me so that people couldn't touch me. Because last time they did, I got picked up and beaten. So I wandered around for a bit, and I just tried to survive. But then I knew to pull out the guy's head. But this little bastard, him and his buddies, came and they hung me. I don't know why either. When I talked to him earlier, I talked to him earlier. I cast a spell. Good one. Pipkin's great. Yeah. But when I talked to him earlier, he said that he was a part of the catalyst of iron, and that he was told by the Black Mother to do it, to hurt me.
Black Mother, huh?
Yeah, what is that? I don't know. I guess I gotta figure it out. Have you heard of anything like that?
Give me a second. Hold on. Fraulein. Sometimes when I'm lost, I imagine in my mind there is an administrative assistant who I call the Fraulein. And she goes through my head and goes through the files in my brain to help me find, because I've done so much research in my life. So I call upon the Fraulein to help me get my memory. It's just a memory tool. Some people have a memory palace. For me, I call upon the Fraulein. That's all. It's no big deal. I try and remember what I've learned. I've learned so much in my life, so I try and remember what I've learned. Let me Fraulein. Yes.
Is that a history roll, Justin?
You know what? There's a chance I could succeed. Not a lot of people have heard about the Black Mother. Give me a history check, Ogden Boon.
I got you. Historically, listeners, if you haven't seen an episode before, my best stat is history. I roll like dog shit on history every time. Is there a way? How do I know if I have proficiency in that at all?
There'll be like on the sheet. It'll be like you'll have like a little dot filled in beside it.
Yeah, black dot.
If it's expertise, there'll be a circle around it.
It's both of those. I have a
so you have expertise in history.
So what does that mean?
It means you just have a really high bonus to it, probably like a +9
like
maybe.
You get your proficiency bonus, and then I think
something on
you
top of that.
Add an extra half your proficiency.
Yeah, but it automatically does that for you. So
great. I have that. It's already done that. Yes. So. All right, I'll roll it, and then I'll tell you what I got. Because
yeah,
it's probably gonna be dog shit.
Sure.
We'll see. Has a 23 strike you?
Excellent.
Great.
I'll message you privately what that means.
Wonderful. Fraulein. Hold on. I think I'm getting something.
All right. Well, anyway, so this guy right here, and we'll just take him around.
Be careful. I say only just because the hair is coming loose to the scalp. I don't want you to lose him. We're near the deck.
Yeah.
I don't want you to lose him.
Thanks. Yeah, I wouldn't want that to happen. You
I
just put him back in his thing.
Yeah, I shake that. His juice is off my hand.
But so they hang me, and then the next thing I know, I wake up in a little shack with my buddy. He's a little gnome-looking guy, and
the Pipshin, the cream boy.
Yep. He's what happened was most of my life was just living with him in the shack, and he just told me a bunch of stuff. Yeah, he taught me pretty much everything I know. Outside of scavenging and like cutting stuff up and using it for everything outside of that, he taught me. He taught me how to speak Gnomish. Oh, well, actually, a little bit after that, I learned how to speak Halfling, but that's a different story.
I mean, between the two of us, I think we can speak a lot of languages. I can speak. I'm focusing on the wrong thing. I'm so angry. I'm so mad. I want to spit. You've been treated so poorly, my friend. I can't. Here we are. I'll tell you the truth. When people are punished for no reason, I mean, because I got a strong current of justice inside me. But like when people are punished for no reason, oh baby, there's no quicker way to get your pal Ogden Boon from 0 to ready for a smiting.
Wait, it's like,
I'm
what's
so
the point?
sorry.
It wasn't even a punchline or a joke.
Yeah.
Just interjecting real quick, I sent you what you deciphered from the knowledge. Or what you learned from your mind tool.
The Fraulein, yes.
The Fraulein.
Fuck. Man, fuck. It's good though.
Noose, my man. So here's the thing. You know that map I drew off the skin of the back of a hanged up person that we found the other day?
Wait, what?
Yeah, so I drew a map off of skin off the back of someone, if I'm not mistaken. I drew a map to Red Dove Island. I think your Black Mother is there.
Wait, what? That's what? What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean that
what do you mean? Like you got a map off of someone's back?
So what I'm saying is, my man, a couple days ago.
Maps don't just grow on people's backs. What do you mean?
What I mean is, someone got a sweet tat that I did a little sketcheroo of, and got it off. If I'm not mistaken, hold on, Caleb talk. Did that happen, or was
it
that?
Did happen. Yeah, it did happen.
Okay.
Cool. No, Noose is confused because he never saw the back. It was what you saw when you read that dude's mind.
Yeah.
So
Great.
There is no situation in which Noose knows what you're talking about.
I got you. No, I got you.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, my man. Yeah, here's the thing. Sometimes when I mind jump, that's what I call it, TM. When I mind jump, I forget that it's not actually happening to me in front of other people. So the other day I was mind jumping, and I found out I found a map on someone else's body, and that's going to lead us to Red Dove Island. And the map goes into a volcano. There's also a dragon, an image of a dragon there.
I think I've heard about a dragon on Red Dove Island.
Yeah, you guys have shared that information, I believe.
Yeah, I think I told you that. Here's the thing: the Fraulein in my brain. What I knew I had heard of Red Dove Island. I think that's where we're gonna find your Black Mother, my dude.
Why?
It is a apparition on the island. So I think
that facial expression was so good.
So yeah, she is the guardian matron of the catalysts of iron.
Yeah, because I want to get to the bottom of this, because this is really weird, and I don't know anything about it.
Can I ask you a question while we're in the nest? I don't know how much time the tree of the boat of trust here. We don't have a lot of time left. Can I? Okay, I'm gonna do a rapid fire question. I'm gonna offer you the same. Okay, my dude.
What's up? Yeah.
Have you seen her? Have you seen the Black Mother?
No, I don't know anything about her.
Great. We should. If we see her, I know she's gonna order our deaths. So if we're going in there and we're gonna see her, we should be prepared to kill her. That's
I think my death is already ordered. That's what it kind of sounded like when I talked to him.
Well, then she better order it with a side of Ogden, because I got your back, my man.
Oh, you really mean it too.
I can't help it. I have to also tell you, your feet gross me out. I mean, you're great, but your feet gross me out. That's a free truth. It was a free truth. I can't hold it in. You're my buddy. Your feet gross me out.
And
you see Noose look at his feet and wiggle his toes.
And
any rapid fire question for me, my man, real quick.
Oh, yes, I actually do have.
It's like a TV. It's like that little. It just got turned off. It's going into a small. Like, what is it?
What's up with this toy?
What's up with the toy?
Yeah, what is it? It's like he's got like little bits and stuff. I never like.
Here's the thing. I wanted to encourage your creative mind, but also give you something that you could reassemble. I know you take a lot of body parts apart. I wanted to give you something that you could put back together.
Ooh.
Because though you can destroy, it's a greater and beautiful thing to create.
And
that
Zone of
gives
Truth
me
goes
a
down.
really good idea.
No more Zone of Truth.
Also, I just saw the biggest spider in my room, and that is a nightmare for me.
Get it?
Oh, I can't! Oh, God, that's a nightmare.
That's going to be a gift.
Smash it! Smash it!
No, it just went behind a lot of things. Like a lot
Oh
of
no!
Oh, guys, I'm not sleeping tonight. Anyway, let's keep recording.
That's going to be a good gift. Hey, Chad,
All
gift
right,
that.
well, I can do this again.
Do what? Zone of Truth again?
Yep.
Oh, no, that's okay. There's just a spider on the boat, and it freaked me out.
All right. Well, I do have some other questions.
Hey, my man, I'm gonna try and tell you the best truth I can, and I'll treat it as much Zone of Truth as I can. But yeah, we gotta have the trust. Let's start the real trust now.
Oh wait.
No magic.
Once our captain and Eclipse, once they get all back in their own shoes, we're gonna go to where you came from, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. I mean, I think we've got 20 days left until
Last I heard it was 19, but I don't remember.
It's 19.
Got lucky number 19. We got 19 days until I turn into just a pile of kitty litter.
So, what is this? What's up with like this Amin and this vase?
As you know, I've dreamed of breaking the vase many times. The thing is, anyone cursed with this dream has to then actually break it, or it claims your soul. I had a more intense version of this dream, and now I got this beauty. Show you the hourglass tattoo.
And it looks like sand is actually it's not actual sand coming out of your arm, but
the ink.
It looks like the ink is just going down slowly.
But not to Noose.
Oh, you see it.
You see it, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow.
Oh yeah, it's a full-on hellscape nightmare that I'm living in.
Yeah, you're definitely on the clock, buddy. Wait, thanks for this. It actually gave me a really cool idea. I think there's something.
Yeah, the little guy. Here's the thing. I also, my man, I gotta tell you, I gave you a partial answer. I'm worried you don't have a childhood.
You see that Noose put his hand in a very specific spot on his pack when he said that you putting the toy back together again. When he was talking about how that gave him an idea, he touched a very specific part of his little backpack, satchel thing.
What does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean? What do I perceive? Do I need to? How do I see that? Do I see it?
You don't. You just see him touch his backpack. But for Justin,
I was gonna say,
he's
do you need to
touching
type
the
anything
spot.
in?
He's touching the spot where the vial of Dirza
Oh,
viscera is,
okay.
and near that is also what's left of Wolfgang as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a pretty crazy tattoo.
Yeah, no, it's waking up with a tattoo. I gotta be honest, I didn't think I'd be the one to just wake up with a tattoo. I'll be honest, I'm usually on it. I'm usually a little more in control. I've partied at the Silgar Society for Archaeological Enthusiasts. Yeah,
Yeah.
I partied. Yeah, who doesn't party? At the SSAE, everyone parties.
I'm not sure I've partied like what you're talking about.
Let me tell you this, my man. What are you doing right now?
Just cause of the truth and drinking a little bit of alcohol with my buddy Ogden.
That sounds like a party, my man.
What?
That sounds like you're partying.
Zone of Truth.
Well, no, did you recast Zone of Truth?
Yeah.
Then you're partying, my man. As far as I'm concerned, cross it off your list. Cross it off your tiny, short-lived list.
Right. I guess it's your turn now. Do you have another question for me?
Yeah, my dude. My question is this. I had one, but I lost it. Here, nope. It's time for. I'm gonna focus up. I'm gonna zone in on you. Do you trust everyone on the ship?
Ooh.
Nope.
Who don't you trust? As part 2. Sorry, 2-parter. A and a B. Do you trust everyone on the ship? Who don't you trust? Ooh, part C. Why?
I don't trust anybody that I haven't talked with under Zone of Truth. So pretty much every other part of the crew, other than Ash and Eclipse, and well, Mordecai's gone now. You know what?
Tell me.
I don't think I properly talked to Iliasine under Zone of Truth because she was under that too. But she.
Let me tell you, she went through some changes. I think you're right to have your suspicions.
But yeah, that's who I don't trust. I don't trust anybody.
So we've got Gunner and we've got what was it? Grump.
Grump.
Glump.
Grump. Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get it one of these days. I'll get it
angry, mad, grumpy, glump.
Did someone say my name?
No! Sorry, I'm a little on edge. We really did. We said your name a lot.
What's up? What's going on?
Listen,
hey, Glump.
Come over here.
Come here.
Grump, come over
here,
here,
buddy.
He waddles
come
over.
Yeah, what's up?
Charisma saving throw.
You'll have to do like a saving throw if he wants to resist.
He doesn't realize what's happening. He's like,
What? Okay.
and he just no resisting.
Great, perfect. Hey, Grump.
Yeah.
What was the last embarrassing moment you had?
When I cut my thing off.
What do you mean by thing?
He drops his pants and there's nothing there.
Oh shit, my dude.
Oh no. Did that look like flesh?
Nope. It's pretty old.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was cutting up rockfish and I slipped.
Ugh.
And it fell in the stew.
That's a pretty big slip, buddy.
But we ate it anyway.
Oh, were you dancing with it? And you ate it anyway? Oh, boy. Oh,
Hey,
boy.
Things are different on Bleak Skull.
they are a little bit different, Ogden. It's like a different cultural thing, so please be accepting.
Is
jeez.
that your home? Is that where you're from?
Yeah.
No, is that where you're from?
Yeah.
Noose. Is that where you're from?
Yes. At
Great.
least I'm pretty sure that's where I'm from.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, Grump.
Yeah.
My buddy Noose here is going to ask you a question.
Okay.
He turns to you, his ears kind of like.
What's going on?
Hey, Lump.
Hi.
So your previous captain,
Yeah.
he was a turtle, right?
Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
And he has that ship that's like a big mouthy creature,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. It's a mimic.
Oh,
Yeah.
so, well, what made you come over here? Was it just because, yeah, why'd you
The ship
join
had,
us?
the ship had a habit of eating people. I didn't want to get eaten.
Oh, I see.
Grump, I got a quick question for you.
Okay.
I know I already interviewed you,
Yeah.
and I know we got you on the board. I just want to ask you one quick question while I got you here.
Thanks.
Yeah, of course, my man. Up top, I'm going to give him a high five. Lean in for a high five.
He high fives you with his little goblin hand.
Wonderful. My dude, could you tell me if your former captain offered you double what we're paying you, would you flip on us?
No.
Under Zone of Truth? Wow.
You know what?
He's a goblin.
Yes. Wait,
Who's
me?
double?
You looking at me?
Yeah, he's pointing at you.
Goblin.
Yeah. That's right.
I remember seeing him on Bleak Skull.
Wait, you know Noose?
No.
Wait, what?
Yep. Yes.
Wait, you know Noose?
Yes.
Does Noose know? Grump?
I don't know. Probably not.
No.
Here's my question. Oh shit! How long ago have you known Noose? When was the last time you saw him? When was you said you knew him? When did you see him last?
When they blew up Bleak Skull,
Who's they? And how did they blow it up?
they awoken. They awoken the derelict.
Noose! What? Ask questions. This is your past, and now your future. What's happening?
I don't. This is all very.
He just lets out a scream.
Grump.
Yeah.
Take a breath. All right. So, when Brick Skull exploded,
Yeah.
where were you?
In the jungle.
Yeah. Okay. And so, who did you say blew up Brick Skull?
You guys.
Us? Like me?
Well, it looked like it.
Why that? We were fighting wagon.
Well, there was people that looked like you, moving around, doing stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Where were they?
In the graves.
Ogden, we were never in the graves.
No.
Nope. Zone of Truth.
Oh no.
Can I cast Detect Thoughts?
On who?
On Grump.
Is there a saving throw for that?
There is a saving throw for that. Where you at? Come on, show me. Tip, you wieners. Ding dang, I can't. Oh,
It's
there it
a-
is. Okay. Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, what's the DC?
1-3.
He
With
got
13.
He got a 13, but he's got a 0 in the saving throw. So he just
So he
succeeds.
passes.
He just passes.
Just passes.
But Zone of Truth is still up.
Yeah. So Glump, I know when we were going down the river, we did come across like some graves, but we never went into them.
Oh,
We were like, we saw them, but it looked like there was like fish people or some near the graves, and so we like waited for them to leave, and then we went by them because
oh,
we were trying to find a ship.
the fish
Sorry.
people. The fish people had a weird book.
Noose, I'm sorry to interrupt.
Oh,
Who's your we? Who are you with? Were you with this
Me?
party? Yeah, you.
yeah,
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I just wanted to clear that up.
minus. I mean, Mordecai was there, but he's not here now. So
Oh, yeah, no, Mordecai, if I'm not mistaken, you guys said he had to book. He had to go do something else.
yeah. So book. What is this, Glump? He said it was a book.
I don't know. I couldn't see the book. It just looked really weird from what I could see of it. Had like looked like it had tentacles on it.
The book that Noose saw Goraxer pull out, that one, if I recall correctly, you said that one had tentacles on it when he pulled up like the prophecy stuff associated with all
Oh
the
yeah, that's
items
right.
we had
That's
to
right.
collect.
That's right. Sorry. Wrong book.
Oh, it had flesh all over it. Stitched together flesh.
Oh. Okay. Hmm.
And then those fish people went into like one of the graves and they came out looking, and then people came out looking like you and your friends.
That's very weird.
Wait, so you're saying... Hey, Noose.
Yeah, what's up?
So we're in this zone of truth, right, my dude?
Yep.
And I'm new to the crew, so you got me in the zone of truth. Hey, Grump.
Hi.
You're great. Thank you for all your information. I appreciate it. What I need you to do
Yep.
is I need you to go now below deck and count to 4,000.
I can't count that high.
What I want you to do is I want you to what's your favorite goblin song?
Iblisukulukuluk.
Could you do me a favor and sing "Eat Misakulakulo"? Could you go down?
You said it wrong.
You know, my pronunciation's off. I'm not as good at pronouncing goblin as I once was as a youth. What I need you to do is I need you to go down below deck and sing "Eep Kusakula." I tried. I need you to sing "Eep Kusakula Kulo" to every barrel of supplies that we have.
How would I'll just play it on my bagpipes.
And he pulls
Yes, but
out
below deck.
this set
as
of
long as it's-
homemade bagpipes.
but
and
downstairs.
The main central thing of the bagpipe is a heart, like a human heart,
Oh, nice.
with
yeah.
like bones sticking
Valves.
out of it. And he's just
Excellent.
He's like, okay, yeah, I'll go do that. But first, I need to do something.
and his eyes roll back into his head. And he's like,
Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah, he's here, Papa Bondi.
Eyes pull back.
Okay, down below.
And he takes his bagpipes and he starts playing them as he goes below the deck.
Bondi, Baba Bondi, wait.
Yeah. Hi.
Noose. Wait, we still got Grump there?
Rump.
Yeah.
Papa Bondi.
Yep.
Break it down. What's he up to? He just talked to you, right?
He's reforming Bleak Skull with Reg.
Oh, Wig.
Yeah, Reg.
Regum Tyran. That's cool. So, how do you have, like, a direct line to him? Are you, like, what's going on there?
It's a spell I can cast.
See, we never talked about this. What do you do, buddy?
I'm a bard.
You are a bard?
But aside from musical instruments, I use a deck of cards.
And he pulls out a tarot card deck.
Using these magical tarot cards.
And he just like throws the tarot cards out like floating around his head, and then he snatches them all up and puts them back.
Like that.
That's a really good trick, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
I can summon things with the cards too, if depending on how my luck is.
Excuse me, Fraulein. Have I ever heard about a magical deck that could possibly screw me over?
Not the deck of many things. It's for the subclass, the bard subclass I homebrewed.
It's a different, like, I imagine the tarots look different.
Is it kind of like
it's
the performance of tarot?
Yeah.
Great.
It's a subclass I made for bards called College of Tarot.
I love it. That's amazing. That's awesome.
And
Sorry.
They get a deck that they once a day they can draw a card and something happens when they draw a card.
That's amazing.
He's like,
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I do not. I'm pulled apart. We're in the zone of truth. I'm pulled apart. I both very much want to see what's happening, and I also very much do not want to be here when it happens.
I can draw a card right now if you want.
God damn it! Here we go. Noose, are you strapped in?
Yep.
I mean, it could derail everything, but
Let's ride the lightning, baby.
Okay. Oh.
and he holds the deck of cards to his forehead, and he's like,
Okay. The card I draw.
and he uses his action to draw a card from his tarot deck. Okay, it's my first time using this.
I love this.
So I roll
That's what I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping Grump says. All right, it's my first time using this.
That is what he. Oh,
I've done this before.
So he pulls this card and he shows it to you guys, and it's just an old man kneeling on the ground, boned thin, wearing just rags, covered in filth. And you watch as you hear the sound of coins just shaking a little bit, and you watch as all of Grump's monetary wealth vanishes into nothingness and is gone forever. And he's just like,
Oh, well, that happens.
and he puts the deck away.
That's
my man. I gotta ask you a real question right now inside this zone.
Okay.
Are you dirt ass poor right now?
Yep. I just lost 50 gold.
Okay, what I need you to do?
It could happen to one of you guys. It's kind of like a random effect that happens to any creature within 100 feet that could happen to. Lose all their monetary wealth.
Oh
Wait,
no.
are you saying if we were in 50 feet of like, I don't know, a random person like my owl here? If you had rolled and my owl had lost its monetary wealth, he could have become poor all of a sudden?
Yeah.
Damn, it sucks it's you. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hold open my bag of gold, Get in there, my man. I don't know what it means. I don't quite.
Oh yeah, that's right. How much gold do you have? How much gold do you have?
Ooh, a stupid amount for as casual as I'm being about it. I think it's
875.
How do I check on the thing? Yeah,
You go to
875.
equipment.
How do I check that?
Under equipment, it'll be over by currency.
It's 875 if we're not counting all the because I also
Sure.
have
Yeah.
I also have a goblet of 700 gold, 50.
See.
Oh, you
No.
gave that to me.
Oh, I gave that to you. Did I give you the hook hand too?
No.
Well, I still got then I have a hook hand made of gold
So
in there. That's worth
so
50.
here's the thing.
And then wait, where's this Tome of Dead? Why did I write that down? Guys, what? Some of us are doing live inventory on the stream.
So like we discussed. Actually, you haven't discussed with anybody else in the game though, so I don't want to reveal that. But me to reveal it. So he's like,
How much can I take of these gold coins?
You know what? Follow your heart, my man. I don't quite get it. So
he takes
whatever.
he takes your entire coin purse, all 875,
That's all you, my dude.
and ties it around his waist.
All right, dude. But I'm doing it to make you feel good.
Thank you
That's
so
all.
much.
Hey, but also same team, buddy. We're a crew. Slap it up. I dab him. Just slap it up. Yeah, my man. I got you, my dude. And then I look at Noose and I'm like, that's cool, right? What's gold? And then I do read Noose's face and I stop Grumph and I go, hey man, while you're still in the zone of truth, did you just fuck me?
Yes.
God damn it.
He gives you 860 gold back.
Wait, 15? You only want to take 15? What the fuck? Could someone? Okay, I'm in the zone. I'm in the zone now, and I'm super pissed in the zone, just going, what does money mean? I literally don't get it. I'm in the zone. I don't understand.
Oh wait, Ogden.
So mad.
Ogden, I will give you a tutorial at a later time.
Oh, thanks, dude. I'm so mad. I've always grown up with money. I don't understand it. I grew up with a rich family. I don't understand how you trade goods and services for coins.
Right.
I do not get it.
So
I've never
gold.
I just mention my name and people give me things.
Right.
That's all I have to do in Silgar.
Here. See
I've
this
been
gold piece?
screwed over by so many crews. So many crews have left me on weird islands.
See this gold piece,
I
Ogden?
survived by eating weird plants. That's why I licked the dust when you met me at the first time. I just tried it. That's how I've survived for so long. Just luck. It's just pure luck. I'm so mad. Grump, get out of here.
Oh, okay.
And he goes down below deck, and you can hear the bagpipe going as he goes down. And as he gets below deck, you hear him go, "Ah!" and then silence.
Yes, do we gotta go check that out, or are we just gonna let him just screech?
Noose will put on his Bob Ross hat.
Yep.
Okay.
Could someone not me explain what a Bob Ross hat is? As Bob Ross never wore a hat. He had a fro, but he never wore a hat.
It's his fro, I think.
Yeah, it's a wig essentially.
Of someone else's hair.
A fro. Yeah.
Pipchin gave it to him in the Feywild. It's a useless item. It's just a
Oh,
Bob Ross
all
wig.
it does
okay.
all it does is it gives him like pretty much
Okay.
gives him the visage and hair.
Oh yes, because I got something that was essentially useless too.
They're all useless items, yeah.
Wonderful. I thought for some reason I thought I got something that like was like a cup that gave me never-ending mayonnaise, but I don't remember what I got. Although that sounds.
So yeah, he just pulls it on. He's like, "Let's go check it out."
Let's do it. I got you, dude.
And as you guys descend down into the lower deck of the ship, we're gonna take a break right there, so everybody can go get some drinks and some snacks, tinkle a little bit, and see where the fuck this goes. I'm having a lot of fun. This is a really good idea to do a little bottle episode.
I'm not mad about it.
A lot of backstory stuff that I have to write down.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your diligence of writing things down.
And some dropping about the Black Mother, which I'm very excited about.
Yeah.
So,
Thanks, kid. What are your history check? You can it's cashed in right there. Right
but
there.
we'll see you guys in like 5-10 minutes when we come back from the break, as Hannibal would say. So, see you guys in 5-10 minutes. Welcome back, everybody, to Beneath the Tide, episode 21. Crazy. When we last left off, Grump went beneath the deck, and you guys started going down to see what was up.
He's put on his Bob Ross fro. Getting serious.
So who's going first, Noose or Ogden Boon?
What I want to do is I want to go, hey, Ogden, or sorry, hey, hey, Noose. Noose, I want to try something that I got.
What?
After that dream I had, I received something special. I pull out the ghost lantern and I go, I received something special, and I want to so trust a man, when I use this, no one. And I want a lamp. Or ghost seeing the deck. Yes, did I use that right, or did I use that wrong?
It looks like it sheds light, like other people will see it.
Yes, it does. Sorry, there's a thunderstorm going on outside, and it kind of made my connection go. It sheds light.
Great. So, but it sheds light that only people who I choose can see.
No,
I think everybody can see it. It's just a lantern that emits a special kind of light because there's a ghost living in it.
Yeah.
Oh, I misunderstood. I really thought, okay, maybe I'll just skip it then or something. Because I thought the ghost lantern was, I thought the special thing about it was only me and the people that I choose could see the light, and everyone else was blind to it. It was like a stealth light. That's how I interpreted it.
No.
Boy, I'm learning a lot tonight.
Yeah,
Ogden.
it's a special lantern that just because there's a ghost living inside it, and if you get knocked unconscious, the ghost stabilizes you.
Oh
Ogden.
shit, that's a cool
Come
light.
here.
So I'm gonna, yeah. Tell me.
Ogden, get down.
Yeah. I crouch down next to him.
You know, if your hand is bigger than your face, you've got blue watt.
I hold my hand up to my face.
And you cast Blessing of the Trickster.
Nice.
What does Blessing of the Trickster do?
It gives you advantage on stealth checks.
Great. Do you also smack the back of my hand into my face?
Yeah.
Smack.
So you guys,
The blessings of pitching up on you.
We're gonna stealth in there.
Yeah.
give me
Let's
stealth
go.
checks
Very
then.
quiet.
All right. And with advantage.
Ooh. Yes, with advantage.
All right.
Not good.
So Chaboy rolled a 16.
Okay.
Ooh, not bad. Newt's got a 24.
24. You guys get down to where Grump went, and you see in the middle of the sleeping quarters, where all the hammocks are swinging, there is a large, swirling, black hole about the entire width of the lower deck, just swirling
That's
there.
not good.
Does Ogden Boon know if Noose is wearing any armor of any kind?
Yeah.
It's got
You've
tentacles
got
flowing off of it. And you'd see like a tiger stripe pattern on the hood.
the pauldrons. You've got the
Tentacle pauldrons, and like the Rakshasa head was formed into a hood.
So
But
you
it's not pulled up at the moment. It's like still around his neck.
So you are wearing armor for sure.
Yes.
So I regretfully look at you and I go, fuck. And I cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
And I'm like super disappointed in myself, but I cast mage armor.
Good idea.
Who out of the two of you is proficient in Arcana, if not the both of you? Give me an Arcana check, please, Ogden Boon.
I got you. That's 22.
That is most definitely a portal swirling in the deck of your ship, and it's getting bigger and bigger.
Oh no.
And you watch as one of the hammocks snaps and falls into the portal and just gets vanished.
I could dispel that, but then we lose Glump.
Nope. My dude, no man left behind. You, me. You ready? I'm ready.
You just go over. Let's go! And he jumps in.
Oh no! All right.
I jump in feet first.
Sure. You guys jump through the portal, and you guys are floating through pitch blackness. And you look up. The entrance of the portal is no longer there. It's vanished for the moment, and you're kind of floating in what seems like just void space. And
Can we breathe?
you can breathe, and you hear nearby in the darkness. And then you look and you see Grump floating there away from you guys. Like, he can't see you, but because he's facing the opposite direction, he's just kind of floating there in space.
I cast Mage Hand to turn him around to look at us, and if I can use Mage Hand, he's more than 10 pounds. Never mind.
Yeah, you can't use Mage Hand to pull people towards you.
when they won't pull him towards us, can I turn him?
You can. Yeah, sure. Why not?
We're in a free floating space,
Yeah,
so
sure.
it's like space.
Yeah, sure.
Space weight. I can't pull him towards me, but I can turn his head to look at us.
Yeah, sure.
Cool. I want to turn his head and be like, Rump?
Oh, hi, yeah. I came down here and the portal opened and I fell in it.
Now, Glum, we don't have a zone of truth going, but did, look at us, look at my eyes, look at his eyes, look at my eyes again.
Okay.
Did you cast a spell?
No.
And then you guys
didn't
hear
create this black hole?
No.
and you guys hear rushing, like, and then there's a brief flash of bright white light, and the three of you are cascading over a waterfall.
What?
Are we inside the water or just as the waterfall, like at the edge of the waterfall?
Oh,
Like
you're
we're
going
just-
over, yeah. Like you're jettisoning
like,
over the
we're not-
side.
So we're not even in the water as much
Oh,
as
no.
we're just like
You're not in the water, but you're falling towards the base, like the bottom of the waterfall, and it's like 100-foot drop into water. Just Grump looks around. He's like,
Oh my god, this is so bad. Oh shit.
Is there any ground or any
Just
earthy?
there is all around. It's like jungle and everything. Just jungle.
Oh, okay,
jungle,
we're not in
jungle.
inky blackness.
No,
anymore.
just
It's like all
jungle. Yeah. And you guys, you splash into the water.
or my hands.
There should be bludgeoning damage, but there's not for some reason. And you guys just into the water. And you all surface. Quippers are swimming around. Just like,
Noose. We're not in
Yeah.
the zone of truth anymore.
Nope.
Where are... Oh, wait.
Is this some more Pipshin garbage? What's up?
News, as you look around, this is a very familiar looking island. It's very swampy. There is really no dry land whatsoever. Interconnected little tiny hunks of land through swampy water.
I imagine this looks like a bleak skull.
Yeah, it is. It's Bleak Skull.
Welcome to Bleak Skull, Ogden.
Archipela, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah. Bleak
Yeah.
Skull. You ever hear that one? Lot of undead stuff.
Yep.
Here's the thing, my dudes. I'm used to a dry climate, and this is my fully swampy nightmare. I'm gonna powder myself off. I'm gonna take a minute. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna powder myself up. I'm gonna powder myself up. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come refreshed to you, and we're going to make this work. Right now, I'm a little pissed off at both of you.
A little gondola rows over, like a little boat. And there's a turtle standing in it, covered in tattoos.
Oh my god, do I recognize that goddamn turtle as the mimic turtle?
No. This turtle is gray, sun-bleached skin, covered in like tattoos. And he's wearing a straw hat, and he's got an oar, and he's just pushing himself along on this boat. And he goes, "Oh, hi, Noose."
What?
I forget what Papa Bondi sounds like.
Whoa.
That's right.
He sounds
Thank
like
you.
a ghost.
That's
He talks
right.
very ghostly.
Yeah, thank you.
And-
I don't know why I made him sound like that.
Like the first time you described him, you described him as like pretty much undead looking.
That
Like
is
he's
correct.
got just chunks of flesh coming off of the thing. So that's why I was like, what?
There is a reason. There is a reason for this.
Okay. Oh, sorry.
Oh, hi, News.
Oh, hello, Papa Bondi.
I see you made it with a friend.
Yeah. Yep. What's going on? We were way over at the Tidesmoot, and now we're here.
Yeah, I got a blip saying something arcane happened, so I decided to come check it out.
Okay.
And he... Oh, it's Grump. Hello, Grump.
We gave him that name,
That's right.
so
Oh. Hello, Giblet.
What? My name's Grump now.
your
Okay.
name was Giblet?
I guess. I forgot.
And then this turtle who, yeah, he's like, oh, well, you see, I didn't want to scare your friend away, Noose. And he snaps his fingers, and standing before you is now a very voodoo witch doctor looking turtle. His flesh is kind of like hanging off his bones. He's like, his eyes are kind of glowing blue a little bit, bluish white, and he's like, hello, Ogden Boon. I see you have a soul scar on your arm.
Yeah, this is full on. Here's a countdown to my death. But you look like you have seen better days, my man. What's your?
I died 3,000 years ago, and I've just been wandering Bleak Skull since. Noose knows me. Grump knows me. All the goblins of Bleak Skull know me.
So can I ask you a question? Do you ever claim a soul, or do you just pick them up and spit them back out?
Oh, all will be explained eventually.
I just feel like the mouthfeel of this island is nightmarish. It's like Captain Crunch with no milk. That's what this island feels like.
Give me a moment. And you see Noose like kind of messing with a few of his little bits in his pack.
Yeah.
And it looks like he's chanting a few things in Gnomish as well.
Okay.
And he's gonna be doing that for a while.
10 minutes, maybe?
Would you all like to get up out of the water? Noose, Grump. As you guys know, the dead do kind of walk on the bottom of the water.
As soon as you say that, Ogden Boon will scoop up my boy Noose, put him on my shoulder, the opposite shoulder of Icarus.
Hey!
And back up. No.
Ogden?
I got you, buddy.
Ogden.
I got
Okay.
you.
Don't pick me up without asking first. I will cut you.
I'm sorry, my dude. This water is nasty. So I hold him out, and I don't put him on my shoulder, but I'm like, I meant no disrespect. Flip around. I literally mean no disrespect. I'm trying to make sure we're not digging our toesies. As I say toesies, I'm still digging my toes hard into the water to just get to backing up, just to get to dry land.
There is no dry land. It's all swampy marsh.
I go and I'm like, okay, my dude. My toes have never been wetter.
Ogden, I'm currently working on water walking.
Cool, dude. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm trying to make sure neither of us has to get our toesies wet, and I'm trying to help you be there first.
Every time you say toesies, Noose's toes wiggle a little.
I feel like his nasty little toes just flip my lip every time. Ugh. As I'm like holding this.
Grump just climbs into the boat. The little like.
There's a boat.
Yeah,
Where
Papa.
the-
That's
Papa
what
Bondi rode
Papa
up on a
Bondi
boat.
came on.
He rode up
Yeah.
in a boat, a little tiny like gondola that can fit just enough people.
Well, then I, Tobias Fionke, roll. Oh, yeah.
As soon as you land on the boat, you feel a wave of energy, and you're completely dry, and all the swamp detritus just evaporates. Just.
I'm super skeptical and not like into. I'm not into like. So I stop everyone. So my deal is that I like appreciate magic. I don't like super fast magic. Why is this? I don't like instant hat. How is it instant? How is it?
When you've lived as long as I've had lives, you would know tricks up your sleeves.
That's right. That's Papa Bondi
Thank
right
you.
there.
This guy's name is Papa Bondi?
Yep.
That's me.
So Ogden Boon says, thank you. Respectfully, thank you.
You're
I turn around.
welcome.
Turn around, just under my breath, just.
Ogden.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on with you?
I just instant magic is.
Here. Have a little bit more of this kelp rum. Take a breath. Jeez.
I mean, just huff it, just all.
Yeah. It's more of a huffer. So, Papa Bondi, where are we going?
Well, I'm here to take you to the crevasse of the dead.
Are we gonna get judged there? Probably some sort of.
No.
Judgment. What?
You need to see the truth.
The crevasse of the dead. Okay.
God
All
damn
right.
it.
I'm on board.
No, if we're dead, it's just an empty soul. Like, why do we gotta get judged on our dead corpse? Like,
Ogden.
You're not being judged.
This is Papa Bondi. Just go with it. He's alright. Like, it's Papa Bondi.
Yes, it's I. Onwards! And as he says onwards... No, wait, Noose, are you getting onto the boat?
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as he says onwards, the boat turns around by itself. It just keeps going back where it came from. And as you're sailing through the swamps of Bleak Skull, it's dark. Like, it is pitch black. And you can kind of see through the canopy of the trees daylight and sun, but it's not penetrating. You can see it, but it's not penetrating the canopy, if that makes sense. And it's just pitch black, and there's like a bobbing lantern on the boat, just moving back and forth, casting eerie glows all over Papa Bondi and the rest of this little gondola. And as you kind of get on the gondola, you see the gondola is made up of bits of wood and like other bits of material he found in the swamps. Lots of bones too, like skulls are just draped around the boat. Some of the skulls have like candle wax melted on them. There's like the odd little candle burrowed into the top of the skull, lit with blue flames. Just and this
Macabre sight.
Yeah, just sailing down the stream, and in the often the dense like jungle-ish swamp foliage, because there's no real solid land, but there are like mangrove trees growing up out, and in the darkness beside the boat into the trees, you can kind of see glowing eyes every once in a while, just kind of dart behind a couple trees. And the sounds of like whispers coming from the trees as well. Like,
and for Noose, this is just
normal. Everyday Bleak Skull.
So my passive wisdom is 14. My passive Investigation is 15. My passive insight. No, I'm sorry. Perception is 14. Am I like, cool. Some ghost turtle is giving us a ride, or am I like, hey, shit, do I need to check on this turtle? Is this guy trying to set us up to be just chum for some big nightmarish undead skull monster who wants to chomp on us because we're good with magic, or is this everyday nightmare shit? Like, what's happening? I feel like I want to be on the ride with everyone, but I'm like, there's a little bit of skepticism, a little bit of like, hey, like I trust my dude Noose, but like we're in a portal nightmare. What's happening? Like I feel like Noose is like on board, but I'm a little bit pumping the brakes. Like,
Give me an insight check, please.
yeah, I desperately want to just be on board for the ride, but like,
Yeah.
I don't think I can just surrender to it. And I may have to. I rolled a 9 total, having my insight.
He looks familiar to Noose. Noose and him seem to have a relationship, so it's a little. It does put you on edge a little bit. Obviously, all the things that are happening, but maybe he's not such a bad dude.
Like someone else's weed dealer.
Yeah, basically.
Got you.
And yeah, like I said, you can see like glowing eyes, like bluish glowing eyes, kind of darting in between the trees, and like the whispering, like really just like a cacophony of, I love that word, of just weird whispers. Oh,
great word. See, like trees bend to his will, but what the fuck is that?
yeah. And the whispering is just like the whispering is kind of constant, but you can barely hear it, so it's not to the point where it's just unnerving. Well, it is unnerving, but it's still not to the point where it's overbearing, and you can tune it out. You can tune it out. And eventually, yeah, it's like it's weird.
Yeah. Hey, Ogden, it works better if you just don't focus in on any one voice. If you don't actively try to listen to it, it's easier.
My dude, I'm sorry, I'm having a little trouble. If you could just like figure out a way to tell your buddies to like chill it out, because I feel like they're going hard in the paint on us. Like,
and eventually, you guys see this shimmering veil ahead, like a curtain. It doesn't look like a curtain, obviously, but it looks like a shimmering veil of just like bluish white. And you can see kind of like faces, like phantasmal faces, kind of pressing out through it, like and then they disappear back into the veil, and they come out again like Noose, you would know that this is the entrance to the Crevasse of Souls.
I would know that
because you would have heard about it when you lived on Bleak Skull.
Okay, all right.
Basically, a place where the souls of those who die on Bleak Skull go. Sometimes. Basically, you would know it's a font of energy for the island. You've heard stories like this is how the island sustains itself, kind of thing. This is why there's dead all over the island.
So would Noose gather that this could be the kind of avenue that allowed Eclipse to become tied to the Rakshasa?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I imagine that. I mean, that just seems like something that would be going through Noose's head.
Like you would kind of start to clue into things when you see it, because you've never seen it before while you're on Bleak Skull. Because you could, I'll explain it in a game. And Papa Bondi looks at it and says, "Now, residents." He looks at Noose and Grump. "You know this to be the Crevasse. You've heard stories, but only the ferrymen can bring you to it for your destiny, insight into your futures and past. That said, the soul has to be willing or it shatters.
What? Oh, so if like you knock someone unconscious and throw them through, their soul would be destroyed.
They would become one of the entities that dwell on the island forever.
Oh. And Nix kind of just looks at Ogden like, yeah.
And maybe hunt you for eternity.
Alright, so is that like Twiggy speak? Because like if I'm willing, but there's like a little shred of doubt.
Yeah, my dude, Will, did I hear that?
Oh yeah, he said it out loud.
So if the doubt's coming from me, I don't doubt you as my friend. What I doubt is the islands to pay up on their promises. So I more doubt their ability to be truthful with us as in our void ship of truth. I doubt their truth more than I doubt our friendship. So I got you, my dude.
Alright, so
Continue.
was that Papa Bondi?
No, wait, go ahead.
I was just gonna ask Papa Bondi what's up then.
Well, your friend here needn't worry about his soul. It's already been claimed, so the crevasse cannot take it.
Oh, cool. So I've got I've got essential soul immunity. Noose, my dude, if you want to fuck with this soul rupture, Amin has already claimed my soul, so I'll fucking chalk up my elbow and drop it hard on this fool.
As soon as you say Amin, Papa Bondi gets eerily silent.
Oh yeah, you didn't realize you were fucking with a already claimed soul? Go fuck yourself, Papa Bondi. You fucking...
Jeez. Oh my god, Ogden, where's this coming from?
All day, I'll go hard in the paint on some dude who's trying to fuck with my soul. Oh, I'm so angry. I'm sorry.
He looks...
Ogden, I think you've got the wrong idea.
I do. I literally do. I literally have no idea. I'm so angry.
I'm so glad.
I'm sorry. I need to shake it out. Well,
this is about to get so much more interesting.
Right.
I'm willing, Papa Bondi. Thank you so much.
Grumph?
Yeah, he's still here.
Well, yeah, of course you're still here. I got your back. What's happening?
It's Papa Bondi.
It's Papa Bondi.
Y'all, you keep saying it like I should know who Papa... The Fraulein didn't give me that information. I looked in my own brain, and the Fraulein had nothing for me.
He's the overseer of Bleakskull. Well, sort of.
He practically won, so I win.
Yeah, well, along with Reg.
Well, why doesn't that mean like, yeah?
You're right. I should have done better at research.
And Reg is an 8-headed Tyrannosaurus.
No, you're right. I pooched it. On this time. Now I'm the dickhead on this one.
Yeah.
Alright. So, are we going into here? Is it Papa Bondi? You said that it was like a destiny trip.
Yes.
Is it like eating a certain like kind of mushroom and then you go on a trip, or
this is more real? What's to come? What's always meant to come? What will happen? What must happen?
Oh boy.
Noose, I got your back.
Alright, let's do this.
Onwards into oblivion.
I got you.
Just kidding. And the ship, the boat, goes through the veil. And as you guys hit the veil...
Which boat?
The gondola.
The gondola.
The gondola.
Yeah.
As it goes through the veil, those blue candles get way brighter. and it passes through, and you guys watch as you are in a landscape devoid of color. The only color you see is just the blue light emanating from the candles that have gotten much brighter. You guys still have color to yourselves, obviously. But the landscape is just black and grays and whites. And you see just visions, people, souls, lost souls, just walking around. You see God. There's almost like these visions are starting to get tailored towards you as the landscape forms. And Bondi says, "Don't step from the boat. I don't recommend it." And for those of you who want to peer over the side of the boat, does anyone want to peer over the side of the boat?
Oh, fuck that. Not into it.
Moose won't lean over the side of the boat, but he'll just look over and then slightly down.
So it's like
am I high angle?
okay. It's like that. It's like that
For
scene.
like-
It's like that scene in is it Two Towers?
Hercules?
Is it like Two Towers? Return of the King. You see those bodies in the water, just floating underneath the surface, just floating there, like Lord of the Rings, just like
You mean Hercules when he's near the River Styx? And they
yeah,
get
like
that-
Hercules, and also like the Lord of the Rings one too,
Ooh.
where the bodies just
Yeah.
float there, not moving. Their eyes are wide open though, and just looking up, glowing kind of thing.
I'm so insistent on a Disney property over what you say.
And upon close inspection, the mouths of the corpses under the water are moving, like, and that's where the whispering is coming from, like.
Oof. Oof.
And Papa Bane says, "These are the souls of all who have died on Bleak Skull and the world as a whole." And
Oh shit! As soon as you say the world as a whole, Ogden's like, 100% like, oh fuck, anybody?
yes.
So wait.
Oh shit, I'm into it. As soon as you say anybody, I'm like, yes, dude, feed me, fucking.
This has doorways.
Oh, I'm like super fucking stoked. Like, I'm like, okay, that's the hook to get me in. Yes. I want to look over. I want to see who I can see from my own Silgar history. Like, ooh, feed me. All the kings, all the queens. Like, give me that. Fucking,
What's up, Garrett?
Who am I seeing?
I might have had a flub earlier when I said something. I think I flubbed it earlier when I said only people from Bleak Skull are here. I meant,
Everybody.
everybody who's died
So
is here.
that would Moose know what plane that would be, or anything about that?
You are a cleric, so you kind of deal with that. I'd say give me a history check, religion check, actually,
Okay.
because this is a homebrewed area. It's not.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not from like D&D.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
11.
11? No.
Okay. Cool.
All I know, Crevasse of Souls. And Pablan is like,
Yeah, cool.
it has doorways to other areas. And as he says, you kind of see this one doorway, it's just shivering, foggy gate. And he says, "In there lies the morning shores."
Oh, jeez. We're not ready for that one.
Yep, that's the realm of Descendril and the Sunken Lord's disciples.
Ogden, take note. That's a big no. Nope.
Ogden, give me a perception check, because what you're looking for in the water. No, you see.
You sees him trying to look for something, and he just gives him a spyglass.
Wait.
Is that a?
What?
So you can roll with advantage.
Yeah, if you want to use a spyglass, you can roll with advantage.
I'm gonna do that.
Sure.
So I just roll a 9. I'm gonna roll. Oh god damn it! This die. Sorry. That's a 15.
You see a figure you've read about in the past. It's a Loxodon.
He locks the
Very opulent, covered in lots of fine silks and jewelry and rings. He was one of the past pharaohs of Silgar. And he died rather unceremoniously from overeating. Just ate too much and his stomach exploded, basically.
The Dom DeLuise of Silgar.
Yeah. And so much so that through the history books of Silgar, his name was forgotten. And he only became known as the Hungry One. And he's just floating there, eyes open, stomach ruptured, nothing spilling out, but just whispering, just, and you definitely recognize him.
Thank you so much for creating this world. I appreciate it so much. I'm super angry that I just gifted myself Dom DeLuise style person. I love Dom DeLuise. He ate himself to death. Love Dom DeLuise. So mad that I just made Dom DeLuise a tragic character in our goddamn world. Oh, I love him so much. Anyway, it bums me out. I'm like super bummed. I'm like, that's God damn it. Just gritting my teeth and being like, how the fuck do we get out of here? I look at Noose just, how the fuck do we get out of here?
You guys also see a familiar face floating in the water.
Oh fuck! What?
Familiar face. Well, it's kind of familiar. You saw them like last night or earlier this morning when Ireena and our pirates attacked. You see floating there is a captain that Noose had turned into a zombie after he died.
This is Chuck!
Phil Swift.
Hey, Chuck.
This is Chuck.
Just floating there, just.
This is Chuck.
Also floating there, because I had to, because Valley Girl accents. You see two sisters floating side by side.
Oh no!
Holes
What got him?
Holes right here. Just
No.
massive gaping holes here. Not bullet wounds. It looks like beaks. Something has slithered into their head and burrowed in and devoured brain. And you see the familiar faces of Vivian and Ashley floating just.
Kennedy dead. Oh, Ashley and Vivian, you did.
And as the boat continues, keep calling it a ship, the boat continues, there's a vision of a battle. You guys see the island of Stormrock. Noose, I don't know if you would know this, Ogden, but you know multiple times, Noose, that Mordecai mentioned he came from the island of Stormrock. And you see the torrential downpour on the island. You see hail, just... You see a hammerhead, shark-looking humanoid. Left half of his head is like... Where his left hammer eye would be is just, cut off and just bandaged. He's wearing a long, flowing red admiral's coat, and he's fighting with two flintlock pistols. And you see silent. It's all silent. There's no sound. Just he's shooting at these figures, rushing him. Just the figures are shadowy, and you can't make out what they are, but he's shooting them. And then you watch as two shadowy rapiers sink into his chest, and he falls to his knees backwards. Just. And you catch a brief glimpse of another shark folk, Carcarian, running to his side. Burn scars on the left half of his face. He's wearing a leather vest and pants. And he's running into the scene. He does like a spinning roundhouse kick, and he kicks one of these shadowy figures. And you recognize that shark folk as one Mordecai Griswold as the image fizzles out. And you guys keep sailing.
So the image in my head is like kind of like the Willy Wonka tunnel.
Yeah, sort of like the Willy Wonka tunnel, but more like what the fuck? Like
no, it's gotta be.
Not as happy.
That's what I'm saying. It's the centipede parts, but also Jackie Chan is in there, like just
Yeah.
throat kicking.
Yeah, you see Mordecai Griswold shot, not him, but like a vision of him, ghost kind of see-through and transparent, running at these shadowy figures and spin kicking one. And as he spin kicks it, the vision dissolves. Just
Okay.
Hey, Noose, what's the deal?
Yeah. What do you mean?
I mean, we're sitting here just floating through things, and like everything's happening. What's
Papa Bondi said that this was the things that were like destinies and things that were to come to pass.
I appreciate it.
You just said like earlier, like just a little bit ago, that you had a destiny.
I do. I prefer to dictate my own destiny and not leave it up to chance.
Yeah, but I thought the way destinies work, you don't get to dictate your own destiny because it's a destiny.
Ugh, you're so right.
another vision.
Fuck.
The black obsidian pyramid of Amin comes out of the water cascading off the sides. Then you realize that's not water, that's sand. Cascading off the sides. And the image transitions, and you guys are inside the pyramid now. You're in a room that is just flooding with sand. An open room, no walls, nothing to hide behind. There's a sarcophagus with a vase sitting on top of it, and the room is just flooding with sand. And floating 20 feet above the vase is Prince Amin in his mummy-esque pharaoh robes and armor, his sunken, desiccated head with the 7 eye sockets with small little tongues lolling out of them. And you see in the sand, in still slowly getting wrapped by bandages, you see Noose, you see yourself getting wrapped with bandages. You see Ash getting wrapped with bandages. You see Eclipse getting wrapped with bandages. And you see Ogden Boon turning into sand and adding to the room. And you watch as these figures getting wrapped by the bandages, slowly the bandages start to constrict on these figures, and the figures slowly start to decay and rot and turn into mummies themselves. And then just laughter, the image dissolves. And the little boat keeps on sailing.
Noose.
Yeah.
I can't ask you guys to join me. I'm gonna take a dinghy and I'm gonna go by myself to Silver. I can't ask you to join me. This is too much. It's too much to ask you to try and do this fate journey with me.
Who knows? Maybe these aren't exactly how things are gonna go down.
You've seen it. No, you've seen it. You've seen. I know what you've seen.
There's a reason these visions are being shown to you.
Papa Bondi? God, get out of my head!
Destinies can be changed. And another image floats up, and you see a turtle walking through the desert. And it's Papa Bondi before he was Papa Bondi. He's walking through the deserts of Silgar. There's a caravan with him.
Noose, I'll be honest with you. Of all the things I've seen in my life, I've seen a decent amount. Seeing Torgo walk through the desert is fully one of the rarest things I've ever seen. I just told you just very now recently about how I desecrated a corpse with a shoelace, and I don't like sharing that story because it makes me seem like an unethical asshole. I don't share it with everyone. I was in the zone of truth, and also, I like you, Noose. Be honest about that. I do. Seeing a turtle in the desert fully thriving is stranger than me defacing a corpse in my home country. We're gonna fight some shit. We're fully into it.
Well, he is with a caravan, and there's like water in the caravan.
Oh, there can be a whole goddamn sarcophagus full of water that we're just carrying on the backs of desert oxen. That makes no sense in this world. What's happening?
And yeah, carrying the caravan items are two-headed camels that Ogden you would know as the Kymels.
Yeah, the Kymels.
And this turtle and his caravan, a couple of them, they leave the caravan at the front of this pyramid, and you realize this is the pyramid of Amin. And he stops the caravan in front, and a bunch of others approach him. Like 3 others approach him. You don't recognize the 3 others that are with him, but you recognize, hey, those are all they've got to be all archaeologists, right? The way they're dressed, the way they look, treasure hunters maybe. And you watch as Papa Bandai slits open his palm and puts his hand on the door, and the doors to the pyramid open. And as he steps through, that image fades, and the image comes back to Papa Bandai lying on the ground of the pyramid inside, in a room, kind of filled with water, statues all around, and a voice says, "Your soul is mine." And you watch as Papa Bandai's corpse slowly decays and turns into the Papa Bandai you recognize, moving this little boat. And that image fades, and the boat is still being steered by Papa Bandai.
Oh. So you have a history with Amin too, huh?
Yes, sort of. And the boat keeps going.
Do you know what he does with all those tongues?
Eats souls. You don't want to be like me, do you, Ogden Boon?
No.
Forever bound to a location.
No, here's the thing. You can fuck yourself, because I will never be like you, and I've got friends who've got my back. So, fuck you. Fuck Amin. I'm coming to bust your dumb ass. Yeah,
Wow.
come get it, son.
Ogden, why are you
And I-
so mean to Papa
angrily-
Bandai? He's being really nice.
Sorry, you're fucking with my head, Papa Bandai. You're fucking with my head. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Like fully an Ogden, fully fucked up Ogden Boon. It's just like just angry that the thing in front of him is not the thing that makes sense. Like trying to be like,
of course, yeah.
I get facts and figures, but people with the thing just like it's a scratching of the face, trying to separate the two things, but just uncomfortable and angry, just just spitting and
of course. There's a flash of lightning and thunder, and jutting up out of the water is a large black obsidian spire covered in spikes, and you guys kind of feel yourself, the vision, like the tower kind of goes down a little bit, and you're looking eye level at the spire, the top of this tower. Standing on the top of the tower are all of you: Noose, Ash, Eclipse, Ogden Boon. But Ash isn't standing beside you guys. He's standing opposite of you guys, facing you. Lightning coursing through his veins, his eyes glowing blue. He's holding the trident. He's looking at all of you, and he's just smiling slyly at the corner of his mouth. And he tilts his head a little bit, raises the trident up in the air, and a lightning bolt perfectly hits the trident, and the image fades. Oh, and there's a crown on his head.
What did the crown look like it was made from?
It looks 100% like the crown that Baxter and Garexar described.
Oh, right.
Noose.
Yeah, what's up?
Is Ash your guy?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you trust Ash? I mean, is he your guy?
I trust him to help us out if we're in need. I trust him to attack the biggest thing in the room. I trust him to whip everybody into shape as a captain.
If he's your guy, then I got your back.
Alright. I got your back.
The final image display comes up, the vision. It's a massive Kraken-esque creature, the Sunken Lord. Thousands of eyes, hundreds of tentacles just writhing. But the body is slowly starting to split in twain and come apart. The ocean is just filling with blood and decay and just detritus. And you watch as the Sunken Lord splits into two pieces and sinks below the waves. A large, black, spectral ship with tattered sails. The one Noose you guys saw in Bleak Skull originally when you were fleeing the island, sails through the corpse and fires cannons right at your small little gondola sailing, and then everything vanishes as the cannonballs vanish as soon as they soar over your guys' heads. That image fades. And standing in the ruins of a destroyed Dawnbreak Cove on fire, the Monstrosities estate destroyed, the bodies of the entire family lying on the ground, dead. Obviously, dead. You see the residents of Dawnbreak Cove standing there, rising up from the ground from where they were slain. The Monstrosities family rising up from the ground where they were slain, their skin turning into black, wispy shapes, their eyes glowing red. And standing in front of them is a large, 6-foot-tall figure, wispy, shadowy, with a tricorn pirate hat. Red glowing eyes and a long, spectral, shadowy beard. The image fades. And Papa Bondi turns to you all and says, "There is a much bigger threat than the Sunken Lord."
Then Noose, we gotta fuck with that asshole, right?
Wait,
Fuck him up.
what do you mean, Papa Bondi? How much bigger threat? I mean, I see from the image that it was this other guy, but who is he?
He is the captain of the derelict. He is a soul eater, the first of the pirate kings. He created the Sunken Lord. He created the Stormfather. He created this place. He created the Morning Shore. He is the master of the damned, the Lord of Souls. And he wants his dominion once more.
Whoa.
And in that moment, you start to look in the water because you see movement. And you see those bodies that are in the water, the floating ones. Shadows start to and wrap around their bodies. And their bodies start to go the same as those wispy, shadowy figures that you saw in the visions with the red glowing eyes and the just wispy weapons. All the bodies in the water are starting to do that. Vivian and Ashley, people you recognize, Vivian and Ashley, it's happening to them. They're turning into these shadowy, wispy entities. That Loxodon, who, Garrett, you obviously know from the Curse of Strahd game, he starts to wisp out. And then Papa Bondi turns to you both. and says, "You can change this."
We're going to.
And you
Absolutely.
watch as Papa Bondi starts to go a little wispy too, with dark shadows. And with the last amount of strength he can muster, he snaps his fingers, and you guys are both back on the deck of the Void Maw with Grump.
Grump, sing all the songs to the storage.
Oh, this is bad.
I imagine that heart, the heart bagpipes.
Noose and I need to talk. So I have to use the restroom.
Oh, wait. What's up?
I gotta go.
Eh?
We did it. Listen, Noose,
Yeah.
we've got a lot of things we gotta fuck up, and I'm on your team, buddy. I'm in.
Yeah. Let's do it.
Let's fuck some shit.
I don't think we're ready to, kill all that stuff.
Oh no, I'm gonna predator handshake you and think this is we got it.
Yeah.
And as you guys predator handshake, that's where we're going to end the session of Beneath the Tide for the week.
Yeah, let's do it. When you drive.
Dropping mad hints of the BBEG.
That was really cool. I liked the glimpse into what we might run into for Amin and stuff. I like
cool as hell.
I like that.
Love it.
Yeah,
friends. I will be I'll be BRB AFK.
Of course.
BRB AFK.
Yeah, I've been working on that dungeon for quite a while now, so I'm excited to see how it goes. Thank you, chat, for watching. I hope you guys liked that little bottle episode. It was a little more lore heavy than I thought it would be, but the good part about it is it's a lore knowledge that only Noose and Ogden are going to have anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So, because they had a shared vision. And what happened to Papa Bondi there? What happened to Vivian and Lee? What's happening with all those souls in the water? Lots of cool stuff. Yeah. And a little drop that the Sunken Lord might not be as big of a threat as is being perceived. Yeah. So that's fun.
Oh man, like we have so much leveling up to do.
If you guys want to do something cool and throw your players, do fake BBEGs.
Yeah.
So that's this week.
Well,
What?
We kind of got that with Ash's arc right at the
Yeah.
5th or 6th episode where we get like this thing and this big guy like pretty much
just devastated
sticks his finger in Ash's face. It's like, yeah, guess what? We're gonna murder your whole family and you can't do anything about it. And then
yeah,
gone. And then he turns into the guy, and all of his men shoot him.
Yeah, there's been some issues with antagonists I've wanted to be around for a bit, just getting killed the first interaction, like Ireena, and it's been a thing. But yeah, I'm excited for to see more of the Soul Crevasse, and what that shadowy, wispy pirate stuff is all about. You guys wanted a pirate campaign. Was it really gonna make the main antagonist a mutated kraken? Fuck no. Fuck no. Misdirection is fun.
But it's still something we gotta get.
Oh yeah. There's still a lot of stuff you guys got to do, and I'm excited. I mean, there's Amin. He's a sentry. He's an antagonist for sure.
Yeah, right?
There's the Sunken Lord. That's an antagonist.
Yep.
Maybe.
Oh, I like your maybe turn on that.
Then there's that
Got,
wispy pirate guy who's totally not the Night King, and his
I forget the Rakshasa's name.
Kalios.
Kalios Windir.
Yeah, there's the Rakshasa who is currently reforming in the Nine Hells, who is basically attached and still has a piece of Eclipse's soul in the Nine Hells, so she's not fully intact either.
Didn't we like take a peep of that dude?
Yeah, you guys saw him.
Not in the vision.
Well, no, Eclipse had a dream of it, and then she
Yeah.
shared what she saw.
She shared a lot with Noose about that, so he knows. I think he's pretty intimate.
Sometimes
with
I
that
do
whole
have
situation
trouble
because of-
since I listen to episodes after
Hilarious.
we play them. Yeah, I think Harrison's so I like that. But like so sometimes I have a little trouble keeping track of what I know as a player, what I know as a character.
And what the fuck is up with the Stormfather?
What's a Stormfather anyway?
And yeah, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Also, I got a lot of stuff, notes written down about stuff that I didn't know from the start of the session, about some Blunder Kings and some Ogden Boons and some stuff that I'm excited to dive a little more into.
So thank you, Justin, for taking such diligent notes, and I want to thank you so much for giving me the indulgence and grace to, on the fly, give you little breadcrumbs to follow for my character.
I love it. Yeah, I like. I know.
I think Kandarash is for sure a on the fly thing.
I'm definitely gonna have fun making that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I remember there was some worry about people in the beginning saying, "Oh man, you're doing our backstory stuff first episode? What the fuck?" And then here we are, 21 episodes later, and we haven't really dived too deep into backstory stuff. So it's all,
especially with Noose. Noose finally, like.
I got you. I asked. You gotta ask the right questions.
Ogden was the first one out of everyone to actually ask Noose about anything about his path.
So next week we'll see what the rest of the crew would want to do. Obviously, probably sail to Silgar. It's a 14-day sail. So you'll have 5.
Oh god damn it! Oh.
Yeah, you'll have 5 days left on Silgar to.
That's such a tight amount of time. It's
gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Clearly by design of the DM, but dang, it's making me sweat over here.
It's gonna be fun. And then after that, look at all those plot threads you guys are gonna have. What the fuck's happening on Stormrock with Mordecai? These fucking shadow pirates? What the fuck is that about?
Right.
And what just happened to Papa Bondi? A lot of fun stuff is about to happen.
I'll be honest. What is a Papa Bondi?
So he's a turtle witch doctor that we introduced like session 2.
Like I kind of like I intellectually, metagaming. I got you, dude.
He's so cool.
I get that. Game wise, character wise, I'm like, what? What's happening? Like so like intellectually, game style wise, I got you, my dudes. Like I get that. As a character, I'm like, what? There's a turtle who's got a shifty skin. I hang out in tombs. I don't get shifty skin. I get skin that's dead. Shifty skin? What?
It's gonna get so good.
It's gonna get so good. I'm so into it.
So starting next week, obviously it's our charity stream, anniversary stream as well. Marking a year of doing this since we started on YouTube. The streaming anniversary isn't until February, but obviously we got to do something for that too. So, chat, players, hopefully tune in next week. I hope you do, because there might be something special to show off regarding a certain character. That's all I'm going to say. And it's looking real nice. What else? And yeah, join us next week as we dive into what might be a 4 to 5, maybe more episode arc starting next week, if the crew do decide that they like Ogden Boon enough to sail towards Silgar and not have him turn into whatever Papa Bondi was.
Oh no! I hope I'm likable.
So just as a last, sorry, some comment in Twitch distracted me for a second about Amir and Garrett's pants. Weird. Join our Discord. I'll pop that hot and heavy into the Twitch chat, as well as dropping our Patreon information. Because we have a Patreon. You know, you can throw money at us and get some cool stuff with it. That's why I've been paying for most of the character artists. Patreon. No, Patreon's been paying for the Zoom subscription, which is really helpful. So we'll be back next Wednesday with some fun stuff with Beneath the Tide, obviously. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then next Thursday this Thursday, Curse of Strahd, that's tomorrow night. Also, next Thursday, there will not be a Curse of Strahd. I forgot to mention this because I got a very last-minute work notice about a meeting at 8 p.m. An 8 p.m. work meeting is very strange.
Ooh, dang.
But apparently they stopped doing it at 8 in the morning because nobody would go. So it's at 8 p.m. Hopefully it's... Yeah. Not too stoked about that because why the fuck do you have a meeting at 8 p.m.? Anyways, so that's that. That bums me out because Christmas is a lot of fun. But I think these meetings are like once every 6 months or once a year, so it's all good. Other than that, again, Soldiers of the Lich Queen. Playing too much World of Warcraft. Soldiers of the Lich Queen may or may not be happening on Sunday. Depends on cast stuff, as well as if we can do a send-off for one of our old cast members. Unfortunately, has to leave the game. But until then, have a good night, everybody. And try not to see any ghost pirates in your sleep. Bye-bye, everyone.
Oh, good luck.
And have a good night, everyone. Goodbye.